So as you look in today's media, in today's society, and today's culture, you start seeing how things can sometimes be a bit gloomy or depressing and negative and things of that nature. But you have to begin to ask your own self, what are you putting out there yourself? As you sit around and listen to how people talk and how we all kind of treat each other, you start really seeing how there's a need for a revitalization of joy. Even with all of the negative comments and negative media that's put out and people constantly complaining, if you really think about the root of it, at the end of the day, many people are just hurting. And they're seeking some type of relief. A lot of that, just lashing out and high intense debating that you see, the constant complaining you see, normally really is a subconscious crying out for some type of relief. It's kind of like a wounded animal that tends to lash out to anything around it, but unfortunately sometimes lashes out to the very thing that can actually help it. And sometimes as humans, unfortunately, we take on a lot of those type of characteristics where we are lashing out on the very things and people that actually can help us. And in essence, make the environment worse, make the situation worse, compound problems on top of each other, and find ourselves digging a hole deeper than really it needs to be. So I say all of that to try to emphasize a new level of growth in us, a new level of attitude towards one another, and a change of thinking. Because a lot of it begins in the thinking. If we start changing our thinking and then change our attitude towards each other, then we can change our decision making in life and to create a better life. Now, this is not to negate the challenging circumstances. We all know there's tons of challenging circumstances around us. And we all know this is not going to be a perfect world, it's a fallen world and all of that, but still, there's a chance for us to really change this thing and turn it around. Now, as that is being said, I'm sure people will still find and search for the negative in it, or the problem in it, or come up with the next excuse why we can't. But in essence, that in itself becomes part of the problem. And that becomes part of the problem that you bring to the table. You have to really ask yourself in life, are you going to be the problem or the cure? There are only two options. Now you might can invent third, fourth, and fifth option, but those two are pretty much going to determine the outcome of your life, society, community, the environment, because we all contribute to this. It's not society as being some type of ambiguous, out there type of thing. You are society. All of us collectively make society, and all of us collectively make culture in how we act, believe, live with each other, and create this culture that is based on these traditions and beliefs and cultural norms. So it's really up to us. It's really up to us. It's not up to the them, whoever the them is, and all whoever the they is and all that stuff. It's not up to they. It's up to us. So just try to rethink some things. Try to change your mindset. Try to not take in so much negative energy and negative comments and negative material and information into your mind so much, because that stuff starts making you as toxic as those that you say are negative. The same things that you say other people are negative about, you have to be careful that you don't become it too. And believe me, I know it's challenging. I deal with it too every day, but it can be done. So just try to calm yourself down and begin to take on a new mindset, to love God, love your neighbor as yourself, and just hang everything on that type of perspective, and reach out to each other and change the attitude towards each other, and then watch how this thing turns around. Take care and God bless.